Hello everyone, I'm here today with my second video on making this absolutely gorgeous vintage stationery box. And today what we're going to be doing is getting our materials together to decorate our box. I'm going to give you the dimensions for cutting your papers and all the preparation on your papers, and then on the third video we will actually put together this box. Now, many of you have probably already made the base of your box. This is my first tutorial, was creating the base of the box. If you guys have not done that yet, go ahead and watch that video and get your box put together, and then you'll be well on your way to completing this box. These are the dimensions of the chipboard. I hope you guys can see those okay. If not, refer to that first video, and then that will show you what dimensions to cut your chipboard and your cardstock for the base of the book. All right, great. Now that we have all that together, now what we're going to do is go ahead and look at the papers that you're going to be using to create this box. What I have used on my boxes, I have used the Graphic 45, A Lady's Diary. I absolutely love this paper collection. I'm so glad they brought it back.
Okay guys, so the decorator papers that you will cut will be La Gazette, and you do need 2 sheets of that one. You need 2 at 6 by 7 and 7/8, and 2 at 4.5 by 6.
So what we're looking at here would be these pieces right here, all of these 4 on the outer perimeter of our box.
Now with your afternoon tea, you will need just 1 sheet of that one, and you will need 2 4 and 5/8 by 8.
So we're looking at this piece right here and this piece right here up on the top.
The next paper you will need will be focal point, and you do need 2 sheets of that. And I will show how the stripes go on that. This is a directional paper, and the stripes need to go down on most of the pieces. So you will need 2 5 and 7/8 by 7 3/4, 2 4 and 3/8 by 5 and 7/8, 1 2 1/8 by 8, 1 1 3/4 by 4.5, and that will be the only one that will be in the horizontal instead of the vertical lineup. And then you will need 1 that is at 3/4 by 8, and 6 that are 2 by 2s.
Let me show those to you because they are a little complicated, I know, because it is a directional paper. For your mats that are the front and back inside, you're going to be having your lines going down. This is the long side of your paper and the short side, so you will be having the vertical lines. Okay, and then for your side mats, they're going to be vertical as well. Here's the short side, and then you have your long side here. All right, and then for the outer mat for the flap, I have cut mine like I had showed you guys in the first video. I cut that with a Tim Holtz brackets die, and I really liked how that looked. I thought it was really pretty with the beautiful curves on here. So you could go ahead and do it that way, or you can leave it just the rectangular piece that I had given you. And I will be making a box with that kind of mat, as I had showed you in the first video. It just fits like so, and it looks really nice like that as well. So whatever you guys have, if you don't have that decorative die, or if you just don't like it like that, then go ahead and just do the rectangular sheet. Now this is for the pin holder piece, and the lines are going horizontal this way. This is your long side, your short side. You're going to be having horizontal lines there. Now for the 2 by 2s, it really doesn't matter which way you have them going because they are a 2 by 2, but you'll be needing 6 of those. And those are for your file tabs.
And then from the Lady's Diary paper, you will be doing some fussy cutting on that. And you will fussy cut around where it says A Lady's Diary, and it's a banner up there. It has some rose flowers and that attached to the banner. Cut around the banner and the flowers. Then the other piece that you will be cutting out would be the rose mat at the bottom of that particular sheet over on the left hand side.
So this is what I came up with. So if you guys want to do that, it really adds a lot to the inside of your box. The inside of your box will be using it right there. Oop, right there. There it is. Okay, and then I have also cut out this piece at the bottom, cut around here, and this is just a mat that we're going to be clipping to our file folders on the inside.
Then what you will be doing is from the solid black cardstock, you'll need 3 to 4 sheets of that particular paper. You will cut one at 3 1/4 by 4 7/8, one at 1 by 6 1/2, one that is 2 by 4 3/4, 6 that is 5 1/4 by 7 5/8, 2 at 4 3/8 by 7 7/8, and the last one would be 1 at 2 1/8 by 8.
Okay, so I know it sounds like a lot of cutting. It really is not that much cutting, but when you start doing it, it'll go really, really quickly. Okay, so a few other items that I have used in this particular project would be photo corners, and I did get those at Hobby Lobby, and they're from Spare Parts. And actually there are 4 that come in a package, and they look like this, really pretty. They're metal and that. So what that is this really pretty closure that I have right here. So this is the plate right there. And then on that, this is what the finished piece looks like. So I have my photo corner, and then I have this beautiful little jewelry piece that also came from Hobby Lobby. And it is by Gilded Age Timeline right there. So I have just attached that to my metal piece with a large O-ring. Okay, also, I have used for the feet on this particular one, Spare Parts feet. They're also metal. And what I have done with those, with all of the metal pieces, is I have stained them. As you can see, oop, wait a minute, let me get the one that's not stained. There it is, right there. So I have 2 feet here. The one right here has been stained with a gold Adirondack gold alcohol ink, and it's from Ranger, Tim Holtz and Ranger here. And I have stained it, and I really like how that gold looks with that. As well as the metal pieces that I just showed you, I dabbed those a little bit with that same gold. Okay, also, on the top here, we have some roses, and I just recently uploaded a video showing you how I stain my flowers. Okay, guys, so go ahead and check out that video. I think you'll find it really informative. And if you're using the graphic 45 paper, the A Lady's Diary, you'll want to do that to your flowers. The tattered rose is a beautiful color for that paper collection. Okay, so that's that. Let me go ahead and move on. Now that we're talking about the papers, I do want to let you guys know that I did distress all of the edges of my papers with the Tim Holtz Distress ink, and it is called Vintage Photo. I don't like those white edges on my papers, so this takes care of that. And then I did stain some of my papers as well with some of that distress ink. A little bit here on the, actually on all of it, distressed it just a little bit. So you might want to do that. Also, while we're talking about the paper, as I was telling you, the little 2x2 squares, those are your tabs for your index cards. And I did fold those in half with the lines going horizontal, and I punched the edges where the fold is. So I just rounded these corners, and then on this other one right here, and this is the one that I will be using, I used Heritage. It's a Fisker's Heritage, and I used this one right over here. Okay, so that's another prep that you're going to want to do. As well, I did use one magnet in this, and I want you guys to be really careful. Think about who you're going to be giving this to. Maybe you're keeping it for yourself. But if you're giving it to somebody that cannot be around magnets, please leave that magnets out. You can always add a little closure like this, or even tie it with a little ribbon or something. Or if you're giving it to a child and you're worried about them getting a hold of the magnets, although the magnets are going to be encased in between the paper and the chipboard, so they'd have to tear that off to take it out. So anyway, just wanted to let you be aware of that. And if so, if you are going to be using them, the magnets that I like to use are the basic gray. And these are the 5/8 inch magnets here. And I did do a tutorial last year just to show you the thickness, or how thin they are. They are pretty much about compared to a dime, maybe even a little bit thinner than a dime. So anyway, you can hardly even notice that they're in your projects. There's just like a slight little bump there, but not really noticeable. So anyway, that's what we're using for that. I also used a little stick pin right up here, and that stick pin was in the bridal section of Hobby Lobby. It comes in a package of, what is that, 6. And I just thought that they were really pretty in there. So if you want, get some of those. I also used some rhinestones, and I used 5 rhinestones. So whatever rhinestones you guys have would be just fine. I used one right here on the on that little photo corner, and then I also used 4 of them right there on the lid where I have the little pen holder right here. Also, the pen here I did buy at Walmart, and it's a Uniball, is what it is, and I bought it in a 4-pack. I don't know, I think it was like $6 or something like that. They do have a 2-pack, and I think it was like $3.98, somewhere around there. So anyway, but you know, you can use that pen or whatever works for you. I just thought that they looked really nice in there. Okay, what else did I use? Let me see. Oh yeah, ribbon. Ribbon. Now the ribbon that I have on here is no longer available. It's a really pretty peachy pink. But I did go to Joann's, and I bought this really pretty organdy ribbon. It's the save the date. It's a bridal ribbon. And that I'm going to be using this because the other one is not available. And I tell you, this shade is really hard to find. I did put it on this box that I completed here using the Gilded Lily paper, and I think it looks really pretty on there. So anyway, if you want to put ribbon around there, go ahead and get this. A brown would be pretty on there. I don't know, a black probably would be beautiful on there. Gold, whatever you want to use. So anyway, I think I've covered everything that you're going to be needing to put together your book. Oh yeah, maybe a little bit of lace. I put a little bit of lace back here, just a little bit of black. And that lace did come from this really pretty color that I have had in my stash totally forever. But you know, you could just use this beautiful, oh I don't know, what is that, 4-inch lace from Joann's, and you can make maybe a little fan and put that in the back there. Or you could use even a little piece of tulle if you want to add that. Okay guys, so I think that's all that you are going to be needing to put together your box. Like I said, you can go ahead and decorate it any way you want. But I thought that, you know, I thought that I would just let you know what items I use to put together my box, so you could have those on hand. So if you guys have any questions, let me know below, and I will do my very best to get back to you and let you know about that. Okay? All right, guys. Well, thank you very much, and I'll be getting the video together right now to put together the box. So you can take all of those beautiful items and get your box completed. And that'll be in part 3. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.